Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. If you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are brand new, listen, welcome. First of all, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense. We look at a lot of criminal activity. You will hear disturbing information on this channel, so please note that in your little book because you will. I tell why I use the name of Jehovah, and there's a video down below that shows you what his name looks like in the tarot. People call him the universe. I show you his name, and it's the YHVH, and it's a beautiful name. And anyway, that's down below. You will get scripture on this channel, but I'm not religious. I'm not churchy. I'm free in my spirituality. I just know who my Elohim is. He is my Yeshua, which is my salvation in Hebrew. Obviously, you're spiritual to some degree. You wouldn't be clicking in on this channel. We get our faith from the Torah, in which the high priestess holds in her lap. So, if you didn't know that, then surprise, it's here. And Jehovah can be found everywhere. Even if people make their bed in the pit of hell, he's there. Okay, there's nowhere where he cannot be found. I don't care how low somebody has gotten. If they're willing to call out to Jehovah, he says, all who call out to me, I shall save. And so he brings his Yeshua, his salvation. So Emmanuel is with us. He is the great counselor, the Prince of Peace, the great I am. He's everything. And I love him, and I love to boast about him, and I'm not ashamed of him, and this is what my channel's about. So if that's not what you're looking for, this is where you're going to click off. I do use a lot of homemade decks. I've sat down with the spirit. I've just wrote all kinds of stuff on all kinds of things. And so we just let Jehovah speak. I just get out of the way and let him bring out whatever he wants to say. The spirit moves through me real mightily sometimes, so please don't take offense if it's real intense, because sometimes it really gets intense. Okay, I'm just feeling the bulk of something, of what something could turn out to be like, or the root of an energy, and it can spring out in all kinds of different branches on that tree. And Jehovah just allows me to feel it that way. I don't know how to explain that to anyone. But anyway, this is who I am. Welcome if you stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't already clicked up, let's get started. Did I say happy birthday, happy anniversary? If it is a special day for you, I want to extend a happy birthday and a happy anniversary to you. If you're down and out, I just ask right here, right now, Jehovah, just please go send your Holy Spirit and wrap your arms around those who need comfort right now. And I just thank you for doing that. Bless the people, Jehovah. Just bless them with your shalom, your sweet peace, whatever anyone needs today. Those who are in the upright and want to be that way, striving to be that way, bless them. Just chase them down today and bless them. Bless their mind, bless their bodies, bless their homes, bless their children, just whatever anybody needs. There is no lack in you, Jehovah. It's all found in you. Whether we have much or little, once we understand that we are content in you, we have everything. And you're just leading us through the fire right now. You're leading us through the trial right now in prophecy, where we find ourselves, where the whole world's been turned upside down, but you haven't. You're seeing all of it from the heavens, and your ways are not our ways, and your thoughts are not our thoughts. So let us just rest in your plan, knowing that you've gone before us and prepared the way, and everything's going to be all right. And I just thank you, Jehovah, for this day. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy. Shove it down to the pit of hell. Jehovah, rebuke you. Every foul, familiar spirit, witchcraft, warlock, any dark energy that would try to come in and harm anyone in any way, shape, or form. Jehovah, rebuke you. I thank you, Jehovah, for your wisdom, for your knowledge, for your understanding. What are you going to bring out here? So we have the 9 of Pentacles coming out here, and we also have the 6 of Wands. Well, this is about having fruit from within and very high discernment. Obviously, there's been a war here, and we're getting energies of something very fruitful. That's a victory within something. Somebody could be very single and seem beautiful to somebody as well. This could be one of the lower versions of the Empress. This also could be somebody who possibly have been pushed in a corner to be lonely or to be taken advantage of gifts and things like that, as we always talk about on this channel. And somebody's been fighting, and there's a win here. What else you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Thank you, because the battle belongs to you anyway. We just get out of the way and let you teach us how to allow our hands to war by your name. What else do you want to bring out here, please, Jehovah? The heavens were made to be a blessing to us, and I thank you that you are taking the wheel and turning it as it should go. What else do you want to bring out here today, Jehovah? Thank you. So something is guided. We have the star here. Some people could be bitter because there's been apparently there's been a victory, but something is guided. The star in the reverse is a wormwood type bitterness card, but this is a relationship as well. Hope, fate with the star. It's healing. It's knowing something. The letter P is out here. We also have third parties and collaboration going on with the that could be positive or negative depending on what side of the war you're on. If you're on the winning team, apparently you're healing something here. But the Three of Pentacles here is a collaboration card. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. Really knowing something. We have the star, and the Tower goes back to the same house here. And somebody could be really, really, really angry at something, I guess, with this war that's caused something to just come down. There's been a devastation here because of what's known. Something's very much known somewhere. Let me turn this light off, see if that helps. Nope. I'm having problems in my kitchen this morning with the lighting, so I apologize. Let's just clarify some of this stuff here and move this back. So the Tower is also an aha moment. If somebody's just getting, if you're not fighting with other people and you've just been worrying about something and pushing through, somebody been going through the dark night of the soul for some of you all, but there's a victory here. There's something public, real public. You could be doing somebody in stardom, don't have to be, but somebody could be very much known because this is somebody who's got a following. This is stardom, and this goes back to kind of technology as well, and Tower energy is here. So somebody got eyewitness to something as well. This is the iron is the eyeball over the Tower, right? But Jehovah also likes to knock down pride. That goes back to bad pride and ego. And Jehovah's word states that he likes to keep his eye on it. That's why we see an eye over the Tower, because it's scripture in the tarot. Somebody's had a paradigm shift or a disaster, or truth has set somebody free, and there's a victory now, I guess. If somebody's standing in the rubble, I guess they're standing in the rubble, but it allows other people to be set free. Some people may have gotten killed in the Tower for prideful things, because it's over. It's caused some type of bitterness for some people. Somebody said something, and it brought the Tower down with the mouth and the face here and the eyes, because the pay is the mouth, but it also represents the face in the Hebrew. We got the eye, so we got the face, the eye, and somebody's got an eyewitness and said something about something that's taking place, maybe with third parties. Show me what you want to bring out here. We have the Magician coming out here. This is communication. This is the Aleph head here. This is manifesting and having every single thing that you need to get something done here. Well, somebody, obviously, if somebody on the other side of that paid somebody off to go do something with dirty money, this is a dung beetle. This is a pentacle, a contract of some kind. This is dirt. This is nastiness. Somebody had dirty money and manipulated some type of war, then I guess they did. This is also a physician here as well coming out. But it's also a new beginning. We have pregnancy issues, and fortune is here really big with both of these, or 2 pregnancies within some type of situation. So if there were third parties and somebody was a manipulator and got 2 people pregnant, then I guess it did. This is a sex card here with the Tower coming out here, and somebody had some type of hoe. Again, the Gemini readings with the combinations, they had on a couple of different, it came out a couple different times with Gemini energy, that there was something in the garden, a contract of something that was of worth somewhere. For some people, that's a physical thing that was buried down in the ground, whether it be a person and there was inheritance to it, or something like that, or something connected to some type of garden, or a gardener is here. Somebody's connected to just somebody who likes to do garden work, that's involved in something that's been very manipulative around a war where somebody has been segregated. It's also an inheritance card. Okay. Something at work. So we've got 8 pentacles here, but with an extra pentacle that's on the magician's table, that's 9 pentacles. So it brings you right back here. And so somebody's got high discernment about something that was spoken. This is communication. This is, well, we are dealing with somebody who's known. This is the Aleph head. This is somebody who is gets up and leads clans of people in the Hebrew. Okay, and so again, we have a following here. We got the star. We got known. So somebody's very much known in some type of a situation. Somebody's been hoeing around doing something, whether it be with other people or just with assets or money. Or, I mean, we do have a sexual card here. Sexual card here for some people. There's been sex, and there's been some type of a conception of something that's taken place. And we got spiritual energy here as well. And this is a spiritual leader for some people. If it's not a physician, then something's happened here with this energy. Somebody's waited and waited, but somebody's ready to, or they've been coming and hoeing a little bit off of the tree so nobody can see something, because there's a manipulator here, and walking away with just a little bit at a time from somebody else's tree, because somebody has been segregated here in a very big way. Let's take some Hebrew words and see what's coming out here. So something is going to be known today. There's a paradigm shift today. We're looking at today. And somebody does have some type of words that they need to speak to either heal something. For some people, when it's going to be said, because there's an eyewitness and there's going to be a paradigm shift, it's going to make some bitterness for some people. I guess that's what it is, but it is what it is at this point. There's all the pentacles that can be, that still breaks down to 3 pentacles. There's collaboration going on here about something. Or there's secret exchanging going on, if I did my math right. I don't know. But there is something going on here. We have a postal box violation. Okay? This came out yesterday. This came out yesterday. Somebody manipulated something where because this would be mail. This can go back to some type of a contract or mail or something physical here. Then that's what it's known about. It's known about. There's been a violation. That's a federal offense, by the way. Somebody's got an eyewitness to something. Somebody's going to lose their job for doing that crap. There is going to be hope here, and so somebody just needs to believe, because it is coming down. Somebody's stuff is coming down. And I'm sorry is also here. Well, is it truthful? I'm not sure. There's been solitude and loneliness. That's what this card can represent. Somebody pushed off and being segregated, and there's just been just in solitude, and somebody's also just been trying to seek for answers within some type of situation that's been going on. Jehovah, you just pick, please, and thank you. There's a car dealer also involved in a situation. Okay. Well, somebody knows about that then. There's also some type of a store or a furniture store or a furniture designer energy is also out here. We got a bunch of people involved in some stuff. For Jehovah Elohim is a sun and a shield, and Jehovah will give grace and glory, and no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. So obviously somebody winning something, they're walking upright within something. Somebody else is losing some stuff. So to gather fruit from a tree, we got somebody gathering. So we do have somebody who deals, I guess, a gardener type of energy, or somebody who deals with that kind of energy is out here. There's country life out here. I'm going to take about 3 more. You just keep picking it. Something's going to be found here. There's going to be a force here. There's power. There's might. There's somebody's got an arm. They could be a wrestler or something like that as well. Somebody's also got authority within some type of leadership. This is a leader energy here, and the ability that's forced something. If somebody's going to do something upright, then Jehovah's going to allow somebody else's tower to come down, because somebody's a freaking manipulator in a situation here. Give me 2 more, Jehovah. The sword is here. Draw me not out without a cause, nor return me without honor. Because if you do that, Jehovah's going to see to it that you're standing in your freaking rubble, and everybody's going to see it, know it, and yes, there's a standard here. There's an identification as well. There's a banner used by army. So we also have, obviously we have war out here, we have military out here, so we've got a flag type energy, or raising up a standard. And when your enemy comes in like a flood, Jehovah will raise up a standard against them, come and save you and I every single time. Let me take from this other Hebrew. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? The DA is here, and the DAD is dad. We also have the DP out here. This is a redemption energy. Okay, so actually we've got 2 A's. Somebody's a heavy drinker. 2 A's are out here, AA. But this is the emperor, the father, a boss. It's war energy as well. The Dalet represents the door and an answer to something. It's something with somebody's keys are here as well. This is back and forth. So this is something that you go to work and you go back and forth in and out of the workplace door. Something's been collaborated there, and something dirty took place in a very physical way at your workplace. Then and somebody got segregated because something that they knew. Then I guess that's here, or something with somebody's keys, or somebody came in and manipulated something, took some money, because we got pentacles out here. Then that's what's showing for some people. Somebody's also been weak and poor. We got a physician here and dangling their head because of some type of stupidness that's happened in a bad way, because somebody's got an I'm sorry out here with some situation. Jehovah says that everything stolen will be returned, and so something was stolen, whatever it was, energetically, physically, emotionally, whatever it was that was stolen, something was dirty out of the deal. So we also have, crystal is out here. That's real expensive stuff. And you're dealing with somebody who's known, that has money, and they're in the upright, but somebody came in and did something dirty. Then I could read it that way as well. It could go either way. This is, crystal's also a name. Kate is also a name. We have children out here. The word kite can also be out here. Maybe somebody was out flying a kite or something like that, and something took place. Okay. We also have somebody has been hiding. There's been a cover up, or we had something that was a cover-up yesterday. It was a setup, okay, within some type of situation. But we also had somebody who was concealing something. They were hiding. Well, somebody's been in solitude as well. We have the Bet coming out here, which would be the high priestess of the letter B. We have Abba. So a father is here. We have a dad running back into itself. So somebody's dad's involved in something. With something legal, because the DA is here, okay, or somebody gonna have to get a lawyer, and there's gonna be a court trial for something, especially if there's been something physically buried somewhere and it was secret, and somebody knew something or had high discernment about some type of manipulation that went on. Then that's what it's showing. This family with the Bet, it represents the house of Jacob. It goes back to the tent as well, so your home. It's a patriarch of a family type of energy as well. So it also goes back to deep past stuff. They did it on purpose. whatever they did, they manipulated something. They did it on purpose. So whatever the I'm sorry is about, and like I said, is it truthful? Because we have a manipulator here. Is somebody just going to come because the war has been won, or something now is known and something's now public in your little world or in your family with some type of a strife and prideful thing, and now they're saying, well, I'm sorry. Is it genuine? I'm not sure. You're going to have to use your intuition. The High Priestess is about intuition here. Something's happened. There's the devil peeking in the window. We've seen that last night on a reading that I did. Somebody's anxious. Look, there's 19 swords here. Last night's reading, somebody got murdered for a lot of people. They were tied up. They were bound with cords and everything else. This person's tied up behind their back. This is a death. There's a lot of swords here. Somebody plotted something. Well, they did it on purpose. There's the Queen of Wands right there. That's spirituality. If it's in the negative, that's a manipulator. That somebody's a hothead. If that's in the upright, they'll take that wand and say, I don't think so. Okay, we have, you know, witchcraft type stuff there in the negative of this war. Yo, but what else you want to bring out here? The Z is out here. This is the 15th letter. This is about resistance. Obviously, the word out here in the card goes back to somebody has to be forced by somebody's arm, is going to force somebody. Because we have victory today. We have the hand of the divine, his eyes watching something, and he's going to just come and just freaking knock somebody's pride and ego down, because he can't stand a haughty look. People, he just can't. Some people just think I'm all that in the bag. Look at me. I'm in the spotlight. Look at me. I'm cute. You know, said, I don't think you're that cute. And he's really going to, you know, expose something that's been hidden. Okay? He really is. So we do have, this go back to the elk. If something happened on a trip and you were hunting or something like that, then we can just bring that in here. That this goes back to impulse. Somebody had impulse within the situation, but this is recovery and a protection that's going to be granted for somebody. And it's a real impediment that can be overcome. And so somebody thought somebody couldn't overcome something that they had. Then maybe somebody's pride and ego is coming down really hard today for that. And so there is a redemption energy, though, that is here for people that are in the upright. So whatever the mail and the postal violation is, that's a federal offense. Somebody will go to jail for that crap. You don't get to do that to nobody. Don't care who you are, how big you think you are, and where you freaking think you said, just because you're in the spotlight, I can take this. No, you can't. You know, it was dirty what you did. Okay, it was dirty what you handed off, or the postal person that was supposed to hand off something that belonged to somebody else, and they just took a nasty, dirty bribe, and they lost their life for it. Then I guess because they're going to go sit in jail for something that they did, they're going to pay for it. All right, because that's 2 days in a row that's come out here. All right, so good. Those of you who have been violated, thank the Great One for setting you free. Those of you who are innocent bystanders watching something, thank you for your energetic love and light to those people who have been put under really hardship and been pushed off in a corner and been used and abused, and people sitting up in high places using their arm and their force to do some crap. Thank you for your prayers and things like that, so that Jehovah could come in and knock somebody down and get them out. We don't want leadership like that. We just don't. This would be a leadership. Those people don't have no worth in the earth at all. This is what come out. Until next time, shalom.